Two people are hurt after a rollover crash last night on Highway 46 near Leonard, North Dakota. North Dakota Highway Patrol says the crash happened just before 9:15 last night when the driver of the vehicle left her lane, crossing over the center line. They say the driver then overcorrected and drove into a ditch, eventually rolling the vehicle onto its roof. The passenger suffered serious injuries while the driver suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Both were taken to Fargo for treatment and their identities have not been released at this time. The crash remains under investigation by the North Dakota Highway Patrol.